Stand by with logos.
Move legal. And cue logo sequence.
Start of game activation is live and ready. Okay, we're on.
Insulating your home and other uses for those spoiled leftovers.
It's delicious. It's just like, I mean, it's tasty. I enjoy the freedom of wireless. It takes the pain.
All right, we have one contestant. I repeat, one contestant.
We're at 30 seconds.
Hi, I'm Donnie. Me to reverberate? No? Okay, this player's ready to play.
Okay, you're ready on set. 10 seconds.
Bye, Curious.
Give me a milkshake check.
Short attention pangs, huh? Hop to it, Conrads.
Today's wrong answer of the game is brought to you by Fatmouth Fascist Fish, the animatronic fish that's sweeping the nation. He sings, he moves, he hates democracy. Fatmouth Fascist Fish.
All right, let's do this thing. Kicking things off, architecture. I'm having a beer party this weekend. It's just like other parties except with beer. Suppose I fashion an archway of different beer cases. Where should I put the keystone? Bottom middle case, bottom right case, top middle case, or bottom left? Look, people are going to be tripping all over the place if there's a case of beer in the bottom middle of my archway. It's so obvious. The keystone is the apex of the arch, locking the other pieces in position. I also plan to fashion a decorative harp out of cases of harp. Up next, in the beginning there was candy. Which of these candy names best describes a supernova? Ring Pop, Starburst, Milky Way, or Airhead? When a star explodes, it's called a supernova. And it may leave behind a red dwarf, which is awesome because red is my favorite flavor. May I introduce J-Wo? If you have a JPEG of J-Lo and it's of a place on J-Lo's body that matches what the J in JPEG stands for, what do you have a digital picture of? Jennifer Lopez's junk, Jennifer Lopez's jaw, Jennifer Lopez's joint, or Jennifer Lopez's jacket? J-Lo, J-No. Here's where the money is. JPEG, the most common of digital photograph formats, stands for Joint Photographic Experts Group. So you'd have a picture of her joints, perhaps a sexy knuckle or a hot elbow. Of course.
Here it comes! Television's most exciting hour of fantastic prizes. The fabulous 60-minute Price is Right! Come on down! You're the next contestant on The Price is Right! Welcome to Contestants Row. The contestant with the bid closest to the Here's the item up for...
It's a trampoline.
Let's start the bidding. All right, what's your bid? Okay, please give me your bid. And how much do you think it's worth? All right, your bid, please. Actual retail price is... Let's move on to the next round. Welcome to Contestants Row. Here's the item up for bid.
A new washer and dryer.
Let's start the bidding. All right, what's your bid? Okay, please give me your bid. And how much do you think it's worth? All right, your bid, please. Actual retail price is... Let's move on to the next round. Welcome to Contestants. Here's the item up for bid.
It's a new sewing machine.
Let's start the bidding. All right, what's your bid? Okay, please give me your bid. And how much do you think it's worth? All right, your bid, please. Actual retail price is... Let's move on to the next round. Welcome to Contestants Row. Here's the item up for bid.
It's a new washer and dryer.
Let's start the bidding. All right, what's your bid? Okay, please give me your bid. And how much do you think it's worth? All right, your bid, please. Actual retail price is... Let's move on to the next round. Welcome to contestant. Here's the item up. Let's start the bidding. All right, what's your bid? Okay, please give me your bid. And how much do you think it's worth? All right, your bid, please. Actual retail price is... It's time for the last round. Good luck. Welcome to Contestants Row. Here's the item up for bid.
It's a lovely dinette set.
Let's start the bid. All right, what's your bid? Okay, please give me your bid. And how much do you think it's worth? All right, your bid, please. Actual retail price is... That was the last round. Sorry, it's game over for you.
remember when me and the crowd put you in that sub? You were no more than 2. You were my ace in the hole. You were also the closest thing I ever had to a son. Despite his betrayal, you did. Life ain't just really business.
Money for you. This is what I get?
Go now! Hit it with the needle!
You think I'm alone in this world? I got more than enough mobs to watch my back while I recharge.
I'll get you! Cut you into bits.
I remember when me and the crowd put you in that sub. You were no more than two. You were my ace in the hole. But you were also the closest thing I ever had to a sub. And that's why this hurts. Kid, life ain't strictly business.
Good money for you. This is what I get.
You think I'm alone in this world? I got more than enough mugs to watch my back while I recharge.
Catch my breath. And I'm gonna bury you and all them little eggs. Come and get it, Mook! Is that all you got? Get back here! Come and get it, Mook! I'll put you down! And I'm gonna cut you into bits. Ultra Street Fighter 4! The world's fiercest fighters await! Will you be the last warrior standing?
Another international fighting tournament.
South Asia, Morning Mist Bay. The fight card is filled in. Which of these warriors will prove their strength to the world?
The answer lies.
Are you ready? Fight!
Follow my lead.
Oh!
This time, victory is mine.
Perfect! And the battle continues. Fight! K.O. You win! Perfect! South America, inland jungle. Your destiny will be determined here.
This place has it all. The only thing that was missing was you.
It's great. So check to Russian playbooks. Didn't you? I almost threw my back out. Right there. Oh my gosh. Straight out of the Iranian playbook. Oh, did those 51 intelligence officers who told us that the Russian had all the hallmarks of Russian disinformation for Hunter's laptop letter? Did they write this? Did they write this? It says FBI Director Christopher Wray. This whole thing is not looking good, okay? We haven't read the complaint yet. It's not looking good. A foreign-directed plot to kill a public official, or any U.S. citizen, is a threat to our national security. Now, here's where I'm going to question this. Is this a foreign-directed plot, or is this just some crazy Pakistani national, who might have a mental problem or something? So the complaint was unsealed today. We'll read it. Working on behalf of others overseas. This is very convenient that it's Iran. It's like the whole country is gearing up, or the whole world is gearing up for war with Iran. They're like, oh yeah, they're trying to kill your people. Okay. Fortunately, color me skeptical. We'll see. I could change. We could read through the complaint. I'll be like, wow, that was a serious. Thank God they got that guy. We'll see. I've not read it. According to allegations contained in the complaint and related publicly filed court documents, Merchant orchestrated the plot to assassinate Trump in approximately April 2024, so before what happened in Butler in July. After spending time in Iran, Merchant arrived in the United States from Pakistan, contacted a person he believed could assist him with the scheme. The person reported Merchant's conduct to law enforcement and then became a confidential source. In early June, Merchant met with the confidential source in New York and explained his plot. And we'll read through all of that in greater detail. FBI is investigating this case. We got a bunch of U.S. attorneys on the case. Nobody we recognize for any other cases. But here is the criminal complaint. So, filed against Asif Merchant, Pakistani national, allegedly responsible for trying to hire someone to murder President Trump. Filed under seal, now unsealed. This is the complaint and the affidavit. Arrest warrant. Apparently they picked this guy up on his way out of the country. Maybe he consider move forward. Let's see how serious this is. He says, okay, Anthony Cipriano for the government swears in as a special agent of the FBI. He says, all right, murder for hire, count one. From at least in or about April 2024 through July 2024.
The villain was defeated,
July
but
what?
peace had not been achieved.
Both dates being approximate and inclusive. Within the Eastern District of New York and elsewhere, Asif Raza, together with others, did knowingly and intentionally travel in interstate and foreign commerce. He went from Texas to New York. He used a cell phone, and he did all of that with the intention that murder be committed in exchange for money.
The victorious hero seemed
now, where does this information
undefeatable.
come from? FBI agent says, I'm a special agent with the FBI. Been here since 2012. I'm currently assigned to the FBI New York field office. I investigate crimes involving terrorism and espionage, including threats from Iran, Hezbollah, and the Quds Force. Saying the facts in this affidavit come from my personal observations as an FBI special agent, my training and experience and other information. When I rely on statements by others,
for one,
I only
and
talk
one
about
for
stuff
all, they chanted.
that I can explain. In addition, many of the statements are based on draft English translations of communications that were not originally made in English. Oh, now we got that whole complicated thing too, all right. All right, they twist words in English all the time. So now they're gonna introduce a translation here. So this dude's like saying stuff in Pakistan. Now, in my training and experience, I have become aware that the government of Iran has publicly stated its desire and intention to conduct operations targeting those perceived to be enemies of the Iranian regime,
hero seemed
including
undefeatable.
in particular, representatives of the government of Iran have publicly stated the desire to avenge the death of Soleimani, who was killed on June 3rd by a drone strike in Baghdad, Iraq. Now, in August, a member of the Islamic Revolutionary Guard was charged with plotting to assassinate former NSA advisor around D.C. retaliation. Now, based on my training experience as well, I learned that in the course of this investigation, I believe that the tradecraft and operational security measures that were used by ASIF, as described below.
The villain was defeated, but peace had not been achieved.
War.
Broke that instead of getting an Uber to the airport, I had a random guy from Hinge drive me, and this year I have had chlamydia twice.
So I've been working on a pretty big video, and I thought it would be nice to take a little break and make some trash content, because I know you guys love the trash content. And I feel like the last two videos were a little more serious than I usually am, so I feel like it's trash time. So let us answer the question on everyone's mind. Are women okay? No. No, they are not. But before we get into this deep dive into the psyche of the modern woman, let's this video. And thank you, as always, the viewer. Woman. Now, for the boomer demographic who watches me, who doesn't know what an L is, an L is a loss, and a W is a win. And for the zoomer demographic that watches me,
And so, the hero vanquished their foe.
Gat, Ohio Rizzler. When you try to be petty and request money from your ex and accidentally send it. Here's $100 for wasting my time and being a cheater. L. Absolute L. My ex-boyfriend is now gay, and my ex-girlfriend is now straight. Call that conversion therapy. When I helped the guy I was in love with get his girl because I thought maybe he'd fall in love with me in the process. No! Why did she think this would work? Life is not TV! You are not the main protagonist of a Hallmark Christmas movie! Just remember the time I went on a first date to the London Zoo, and at the gate he asked if I would mind paying for my own ticket, which I said I would, at which point he pulled out a 2-for-1 voucher, so I paid for my ticket and he went in for free. I had to break up with him. Our signs weren't compatible. Once again, here we go. Astrology is racism for white women. I'm a Gemini, and he told me not to flush when I peed at his house to save money, so I obliged until I went through his Discord and found pics of him drinking it. Oh no! I invited him to the crib, cooked for him, gave him the sloppiest neck you can manifest in your mind, let him fold me like an origami bird, called him an Uber, then blocked him and never spoke to him again. I really beat him to the punch. We are learning the game too fast. Wow, you sure showed him. When I broke up with a white boy and he deleted his Stop Asian Hate story. Guys, my friend got banned from Tinder because she'd show up to dates without makeup and the dudes kept reporting her as a catfish. Oof. I don't know, I've always quickly shown the men I've dated what I look like without makeup because I figure if you don't love me at my naked-faced gremlin, you don't deserve me at my 2006 MySpace mid e-girl. I wanted this man to be vulnerable with me for so long. He finally called me yesterday and opened up, but the second he started crying, I lost all interest in him quickly. Women be like, men need to show their emotions till a man shows their emotions. I told my husband not to buy me a Christmas present. I'm fuming that he actually isn't. Do not, I repeat, do not listen to women when they say this. Oh, I'm going to McDonald's. Do you want anything? No. Bullshit. Get them fries. I will never forget this guy I was seeing didn't text me back for 3 days, and when he finally texted me, I was like, are you okay? And he was like, yeah, I was just watching The Sopranos. When you are on your 3rd kid and 3rd baby daddy at 23, it's the hypersexual personality with a breeding kink for me. Okay, for the last time, you do not have a breeding kink. That is called being a woman. It is not a fetish. It came free with your genetics. Someone just asked my due date. I am not pregnant. A reminder, once again, that unless a woman tells you she is pregnant, please don't assume. It's really hurtful. Oh God, do not do this. I have seen this actually happen in real life. The internet will never know when I'm pregnant, by the way. They'll just have to assume I'm eating good. I was talking to this guy I met on Tinder, having the best conversations while we sipped on our boba, but when he found out my body count was close to triple digits, the conversation got quiet. He ghosted me after and blocked my Instagram, Snapchat, and TikTok. Do all guys really care that much? Maybe I should start telling my dates that I'm a virgin instead. Yes, guys care that much. And not just guys, and especially triple digits. If you're somebody who takes sex seriously and you think it's a special thing, or you're a virgin, or you yourself have a low body count, it's perfectly acceptable to care about body counts. But if you a hoe, or if you a man hoe, and you care about the other person's body count, you're a fucking hypocrite. But I feel like even if you are a hoe or a man hoe with like a 20-something body count, I feel like you could still judge someone who's in the triple digits. How do you even meet that many people? I don't even know 15 people. I'm gonna give this one a W because I'm just impressed. That's just impressive. When I got pulled over for speeding and the nice officer said I could just show him a picture of license instead because I forgot my wallet, and watched me scroll past multiple boob pictures and I couldn't tilt my phone the other way because my dad was in the other seat. Okay, there is nothing more stressful and anxiety-inducing than handing someone your phone to show them a picture and you're just like, okay, give it back. Because if they accidentally swipe, they're gonna be seeing your hentai horse futa. Am I right? Who among us does not have that on their phone? I remember one time I was so obsessed with a boy that I found out his address, his mom and dad's number. I would call his mom, and when she answered, I would make up lies about him so he got his phone taken away so he didn't talk to other girls. I found his family members' names, how many times he moved houses, what schools he went to, found all his family photos, found all the girls he messed with so I could become friends with them. What's crazy is men will look at this and they'll be like, I could fix her. Okay, so when I was in 3rd grade, I had a crush on this guy, but he had a crush on this other girl, and I cried about it to my mom, and my mom was like, who cares? They're not gonna get married. And that made me feel better until I saw today that they did in fact get married. This reminds me when people are like, oh, like, don't worry, your school bully is gonna be fat and ugly in the future. No, my school bully is a fucking bodybuilder now. She could kick my ass. It's important to remember that you were not the main character, and sometimes good things happen to people you do not like. L. And honestly, you're 27 years old. Time to move on from your 3rd grade crush. A guy I was hooking up with told me I was getting chubby and I should eat less. I just ate an entire fucking pizza. Fuck you, Brian. Oh, no. Do not do this. Do not spite eat to get back at someone calling you fat. You go to the gym and you get... What is happening out there? Who is dying? The guy I really like ghosted me because I posted a TikTok about guys with piercings and he didn't have any. Honestly, kind of the man's L here. Women will often talk about what they're attracted to and what their type is, and they'll talk about like what men they find handsome, and like men who like that woman will like constantly obsessively compare themselves to those features and those people. They'll be discouraged because they don't look anything like them. Like maybe she likes blonde hair and maybe he has brown hair. But if she likes you, she will make an exception. And maybe she's attracted to things she didn't even know she was attracted to until she met you. Congratulations to the man who had matched with me the moment I told him I was a journalist. Keep it classy, Middle America. Also, guess whose name I'm running through the court records tonight? What a Chad. Do not date journos. You unmatched me on Tinder, so now I'm gonna run your name through the courts. Okay, psycho. Oh, of course you work for Jezebel. Rest in piss. Women need to start using men for sex. Sleep with them and block them. Give them a taste of their own medicine. Who wants to tell her? No, but really, not all men do that, so now you're just contributing to this cycle of abuse. Do not do this. Woman L. My boyfriend said he was into BDSM, so he'd have me doing burpees, planking, wall sits, and push-ups. I was into it, and he said he loves watching girls get pushed to their physical and mental limits when they submit to him. Then after a few months of this, he admitted he was just trying to get me in better shape because he didn't like having sex with me as much as he did at my old weight. Should I be offended? Okay, this one is just funny. Wait, what are these ages? 18 and 29. My old weight? Me and my boyfriend were hanging a TV and I told him to just let me do it. And now there's 30 holes in the wall. How do I tell him I need him to do it? Let your man do man things. Men were built for war and hunting. And now they're stuck in cubicles for 8 hours a day doing Microsoft Excel. The least you could do is let a man hang a damn TV. I don't care. If you can open the jar yourself, give it to him. Men in captivity need to feel like they have a purpose, or else they die. Do you notice that men are no longer persuasive? Once they ask you out on a date and you say no, that's it. These guys are told when a woman says no, that means no. And they're correct. So if you say no, you better f***ing mean no. Apparently, like a large percentage of men aren't even approaching women anymore. The amount of TikToks I have seen of women secretly filming men hitting on them, and the men are not even being creepy. They're being pretty normal. Maybe they're a bit awkward. And the caption's like, "This creep was hitting on me. Whoa, how dare him?" Like, how do you think your parents met? How are people supposed to meet people nowadays? Tinder? Like, you can't just walk up to a girl or guy you think is cute anymore. You have to be swiping on them. I am afraid we have Me Too'd a little too close to the sun, and now the men are afraid of speaking to us. I asked my boyfriend if he wanted to rail me, and he said he was too tired. So we went to bed, and I literally woke up to him jerking it. Honestly, I can't decide whose L this is. Is it her L because he didn't want to have sex with her? Or is it his L for being too lazy? Perhaps she lays there like a dead fish. I don't know. Maybe just work out your issues in private. Why is this even on TikTok? Wait, no, on second thought, do not work them out in private. This is great content. Please do keep posting. I got asked on a date today and I blocked the guy because he asked me what I wanted to do instead of just telling me. Listen, there is a reason women are so indecisive about things, about where to go, and especially about what to eat. It is in our blood. Back in the caveman times, we didn't have a choice. You hunted the mammals and you dragged them back to the cave. And that is what we ate. So you choose. You bringing home Chipotle is the modern man bringing home a mammoth carcass. One time I was gonna have sex with this dude after a concert, and we went to shower off, and I did this naked little jig and went, "It's time to wash me holes," and he made me go home. No! No, don't fumble the quirky girl, no! I'm out eating with this guy, and he took the bill, and I offered to pay, and he said, "Okay, here." I love this trend of women being like, "I want this," and men being like, "Okay," and women being like, "Wait, no, not like that. For the love of God, just say what you mean." Men do not know how to play these mind games. These boys autistic out here. A guy wrote to me on Tinder calling me quite the catch because I like nachos and Always Sunny. So I wrote back saying, "Well, if you're impressed by that, you should see my tits." And he unmatched me. I literally have no idea what men want. See, this is a woman who has on her mind that men want sex, 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 and nothing else. So she came out too strong right out of the gate and scared him off. I was on a blind date. The guy opened up Tinder while sitting there with me and was swiping on girls. I guess I wasn't interesting enough. Haha. Oof. A lot of pain in that haha. What's the hardest thing you ever had to say? It's me or the PlayStation. He took the PlayStation over his marriage and 10-year relationship. Oh my God. You know, I always say if somebody offers you an ultimatum between them and something else, take the something else. But in this case, I don't know, a PlayStation? Like, maybe there's more to this story, but ending a 10-year relationship and marriage over a PlayStation?
I just came to the realization why I'm single. Every guy that I'm like, oh yeah, he's attractive, I see their wives and they just look like so like, you know, not like this, you know, like, I pretend my tattoos are gone. That's why guys don't want to wife me up. I thought these men wanted like, you know, big, strong, tough girls.
Okay, so first of all, she will find a man, okay? She's adorable, she's self-aware, she's just a little quirked up white girl with tattoos. Who doesn't like a little quirked up white girl with tattoos? I personally love tattoos, I love piercings. If I wasn't such a pussy, I would look like this. In high school, I was so determined to get an Avenged Sevenfold logo on the back of my neck. So happy that didn't happen. But anyway, some men do like her style, and trust me, judging by the internet, men love muscle mommies. But if she's not attracting the type of men she wants, she could just easily soften up her style. She could take the nose ring out. She could put her hair down. I'm not gonna say L or W. This is kind of neutral. I'm leaning towards W because she's so self-aware about it. But I think she's gonna make it. We're all gonna make it, queens. If a man leaves you after you've cheated, he clearly wasn't a real man. Real men would work through it and help you become a better woman. They accept you with all your flaws. When I thought my man was cheating on me, so I slept with his dad, but actually he was just planning on his proposal to me and I ruined it. What? When you go through his phone to see if he's cheating, but you find screenshots of you cheating. When you checked his phone to see if he's cheating but found nothing, then suddenly he said, "My turn." Listen. If your partner wants all of your passwords and constantly wants to see your phone, reads all your texts and wants access to all your accounts all the time, and accuses you of cheating on them randomly, that's most likely projection, and they are cheating on you. Not all the time, sometimes they have trust issues, maybe from a different relationship. In these cases, yes, it was projection. Mom of 2 leaves her husband of 14 years for a stranger she was convinced was her soulmate after one magical night at a conference, only to be ghosted by him. I'm sorry, are we supposed to feel bad for this bitch? Because I don't. Men, if the DNA confirms the baby is not yours, it doesn't change the fact that you must take responsibility of the baby. Women go through a lot in marriages, and women deserve better. What? Woman, 37, stabs husband multiple times after finding explicit photos of another woman that turned out to be her when she was thinner. No! This man texted me, "Thank you for showing me what it feels like to be loved. I can't wait to make you my wife someday." It's gay shit like that that makes me want to cheat. Women be like, "Wow, thanks." This is why it's so fucking hard to convince men to open up. I hope and pray this king has found someone who actually appreciates him. When he cheated on me with the same girl my other ex cheated on me with. Girl, that isn't your average hoe. That's your arch nemesis. You need to either defeat her in battle or commit seppuku right now. No other way. Betrayed. I suggested an open marriage to my husband to spice up our sex life. He then fell for his lover and I was heartbroken. Many such cases. Woman wants to open up the marriage, man finds someone else and leaves with her. Because as soon as you open up the marriage, he's not gonna take it seriously anymore because you're not taking it seriously anymore. And a lot of people just can't be polyamorous. They can only be monogamous. They can only give their love and intimacy to one person at a time. So L, common open marriage L. Getting 2 jobs and telling my boyfriend that I'll work 70 hours a week so I can pay the bills so he can find his dream job, to find out he was cheating on me on the days I worked 16 hours. When he went on Tinder right in front of me, an hour after taking my virginity. I nursed my cheating husband back to health from severe brain trauma. Then he cheated again. Okay, so I know this is about women posting their L's, but goddamn, these men ain't shit. No wonder there's so many insane, broken harpies coming at me when I talk about male loneliness. And no wonder there are so many men who think all women are lying whores. Y'all are destroying yourselves. Stop cheating. Is it that hard to not fuck someone? I don't think so. Look at my audience. Full of people who haven't done that.
I mean, the whole time I was seeing him, I was kind of just using it as a psychology experiment. I didn't really like the guy. I more just wanted to see if I could break his heart. It was fun.
So did you break his heart then?
Just a wee bit. I hope I did a little damage.
Demon! Be gone, vile woman! Congratulations, you have created another person with trust issues. People like this should be in jail. People like this should be in prison. People like this should be thrown in the pit. Remembering the time he came home and told me he cheated on me, so I slept with him and made him tell me I was better. When I found out my boyfriend was cheating on me, instead of breaking up, he had me and the other girl give speeches on why he should stay with either of us. And when he chose me, I took him out to dinner and got him thank you presents. Never was much of a romantic. I used to beg him to stop cheating on me by giving him money. Me remembering the time I walked in on my boyfriend cheating on me and I left and came back 5 minutes later and asked to join. They declined. Women, get some self-respect. Holy sh**, I would say you could do better, but honestly, I don't know anymore. Turn up the cheat. All women should have an affair once in their life. It made me feel sexier and look younger. First of all, did it? Second of all, this is the kind of shit the average woman has blasting into her mind 24/7. And you wonder why like 45% of them are destined to be single in 2030. And on the flip side, you have all these like manosphere red pill people excusing cheating, but that's a video for another day. Is the man I'm cheating with lying to me like he does to his wife? Yes! Yes, he is. Next, I've cheated on every single one of my significant others. Would you still take a shot? Fellas, would you take a shot? I swear to God, women with big titties can get away with anything. The power dynamic of the world is this. The peasants, the rich, the elites, the deep state, women with big titties. Broke up with my boyfriend who loved me so I could hook up with my coworker that I've had a huge crush on since forever, who just got out of a 3.5-year relationship. all to get pumped and dumped. Thinking about how my perfect first boyfriend who was nice and bought flowers and gifts and planned surprise dates and never followed girls on social media, and how I dumped him because I was bored and went off to date men who literally abused and cheated on me, LMAO. Thinking about the time I left a man who would do anything to make me happy for a literal bum. When I had a boy that had loved me unconditionally since we were 13, flies across the country to surprise me, and after 2 years still supported me and worshipped me, and I let him down for a lying, cheating piece of shit. I'm starting to suspect there's not a male loneliness epidemic, and it's more of a avoiding these evil bitches epidemic. This video was turning me into a misogynist. I always thought the woman leaving the nice guy for the bad boy and getting her heart broken was a silly trope. Like, I knew it happened, but I didn't know it happened this much. L's all around. Throw these women in the pit. I hope these guys find women who appreciate their niceness, because believe it or not, despite popular belief, most women do like that. I asked him how tall he was.
So, news.
The villain was defeated, but peace had not been achieved.
My 17-year-old daughter, Sierra, has been homeless, doing heavy drugs, hanging out with street people, living amok.
I'm like constantly thinking, like even when I'm asleep, it's so weird, bro.
Whoa, dude. Like, no way, man. You think a lot? Even when you sleep, bro?
Even when I'm asleep?
What? No way. Dude, pass me that bong. Have you ever, like, thought in your sleep before, dude? It's crazy.
Sierra has been a difficult child to manage. She's been expelled from 2 different school districts. The first one, she was expelled for distributing marijuana brownies. The second one, she was expelled for bringing alcohol. When they put her in the cop car to take her in, she was making faces at me through the window. Sierra's had a very difficult time with the educational system, having confrontations with other students, turning in plagiarized work. She would sometimes leave school to just go get high.
Ooh, boy. Did not think that this would happen, but I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I think I've done all of those things that she just said. Confrontations with other students? Check. Turning in plagiarized work? Oh, check. Leaving school to get high? Now, I can't remember if I did that. That's kind of a little wild. I mean, yeah, I smoked some weed back in high school, right? Most people probably have, but I promise it was never this bad. Right, back in high school, you wouldn't catch me stoned on Dr. Phil talking about, dude, like, my favorite food is mouthwash, or whatever she's saying. I'm not even paying attention, honestly. This girl is out of this world.
Sierra has a hard time taking criticism. She immediately shuts down and goes into tantrum mode and starts screaming.
Don't touch me!
Whatever she wants, she will steal. Makeup, clothes, jewelry, perfume, and food. It's though Sierra cannot tell the truth at all. Every word out of her mouth is a lie.
Every word out of her mouth is a lie. A lying, stealing stoner. Don't want to be friends with those people. I know a couple. However, I would be lying if I didn't tell you. You're kind of throwing me off, hugging a pillow, sitting on a couch with no shoes on. What are you doing? I can't take you serious at all until you at least put some flip-flops on.
It's a bag of one thing and like just dipped.
Just dipped. That was kind of funny. I'm out this. See ya.
My mom and I just like weren't on the same level like of communication.
Technically, I'm homeless, correct, but I've never spent like a single night on the street.
Cheers. I know it sounds kind of like situation, but for me, like, it's been really nice because I've been able to find myself.
You've been able to find yourself. Where are you finding yourself? You didn't have to look very far, did you? Dude, this one time I got so high, I lost myself. But then I was like, wait a minute, here I am. My butt hurts, so I don't know what's up with that. Must be those hobos I'm living with.
Homeless? Druggies?
Damn you, Gerald, you dirty hobo.
Honestly, for me, like, chemical drugs, like, people were trying to put me on them for depression and this and that, but I really like to stick to natural. It's beautiful, like, what Mother Nature can create, you know? Like, it's dope.
Like, I don't pay for it. Like,
Bro, it's not even like I do it because I'm desperate, honestly. I just like get off on it. It's like kind of like a guilty pleasure.
I've never like actually begged for money. It's not like I sit on the corner of the street like asking for money.
I never really feel like I'm in danger. I mean, I can handle myself pretty well.
You could handle yourself pretty well, huh? Yeah, it looks like it's going great so far. You know, besides the drugs, the stealing, the lying, the prostituting yourself, you're doing great. Dr. Phil's in the studio? Nope, send him home. Cancel the show. We don't need him. I don't know why your mom's freaking out, you know? She's handling herself just fine, thank you. And in a dramatic twist of events, we will start the crying in 3, 2...
My childhood has been a show.
So tell me about the pain.
My mom suffers from severe bipolar. I have watched her go down an emotional roller coaster my entire life. There's been times where she has overdosed and I was the only one home. I didn't know what to do, so I just called an ambulance. They're like shaking her and trying so hard to get some sort of response out of her. And then I remember like the people interviewing me, they're like, she's too bright to be neglected, like she's this and that. I thought there were just people hanging out with me bringing me sandwiches. I was like, oh cool, thanks for the sandwich. Like, is my mom okay?
Right, besides the fact that you just lost your mind the last second there, it was a pretty heartwarming story. I actually feel bad for her. I can't imagine having to go through that, honestly. Imagine watching your own mother overdose. That would suck. That would beyond suck. Whatever beyond sucking is, that's what it is. Either way, all eyes are on you now, Mom. The tables have turned. All right, I'm not too fond of your daughter, but she's got everybody in their feelings right now. So, you know, as of right now, I'm on this girl's team. Sorry, Mom, I abandoned you. If you would have put some socks on, maybe I wouldn't switch teams so fast. Anyways, like I said, I'm on this girl's team now. Let's see what happens.
I don't know how to let the pain out.
Not too small.
If there's anything I can thank my whole family for is that my entire childhood has made me one hard. Nobody can tell me if I don't want to hear it. No one. No one.
You're so hard, why do you hide?
I guess I'm just weak. I don't know how to get in there. It's stuck.
If I could show you how to get that out of there, would you want to do it? Would you rather heal than hide?
Help. I need to know what's wrong with my brain.
Well, I hate to stop this at such a dramatic moment. Unfortunately, I have to. That's what I do. Also, I'll get in a lot of trouble with YouTube if I don't. As long as I pause occasionally and then talk and give my input onto the video. A question, and then I'm gonna answer it. Did I have to explain that to you? Probably not. What I'm doing right now is wasting a lot of time getting closer and closer to that 10-minute mark. It's working. This is what some YouTubers would call entertainment. I call it wasting people's time because you want more ad revenue, you sellout. All right, let's do this. Oh boy, where do we start here? How long does it take you to make a usual video? Way too long, let me tell you. This one alone that I'm doing right now, I just sat down for probably 9 hours. Not joking. Here's one I get a lot lately. How the hell did you grow your channel so fast? If I knew, I would tell you. I assume either YouTube likes me all of a sudden, possibly some black magic involved, maybe a little bit of both. I don't want to question it too much. Just keep making it happen. It's great. How many L's have I taken? I gotta be honest. Let's see, there was that one time, then the other one, let's see, about 0? Do you know Dr. Phil's first name? It's Doctor, idiot. Catch Me Outside Girl or JoJo. Easy. Sexy vegan. Right, but if I have to choose between these two, it's probably JoJo. He is my homie. We talk like once a week probably, at least. Tro, why is it that you don't really seem that triggered? Back in the day, when I had like 300 subs or something, my username was just Tro. No triggered involved. Then someone left a comment asking me why I sounded so triggered, and I thought that'd be a sweet name to have. Triggered Tro. And here we are. There's no going back now. What's the official name of this month? Trocember? December? Also, what will your punishment be if you maim a video under 10 minutes? Well, I understood about half of that, but the official name of this month is December. I don't know where you've been. I don't really have a name for this month. Let me know in the comments if we should make one. Do you like money? Do you like attractive women? Do you like intros that are meaningless? Well then boy, did you click on the right video. Let's just jump right into this. We're checking out a 90-day fiancé. Let's go.
Hey, sweetie. Are you ready?
Yes.
Alright, I'm sorry, but there's already a ton to unpack here. For one, that was the funkiest intro music I've ever heard. Also, this is like the 14th hottest girl I've ever seen in my entire life. And I have TikTok. It just falls into my hand when I'm on the app, I swear to God. Either way, congratulations to this very successful doctor or lawyer, something. He's got money, I can guarantee that. He could be selling feet pics on OnlyFans, I don't know. Maybe if we're lucky, we'll see his feet later and we can take it from there. What?
You look great. I'm gonna take Juliana out for a little spin.
All right.
Okay, we won't be long.
Can I watch TV?
You can watch TV.
Can I play video games?
You can play video games.
Can we breathe?
Of course you can.
Can we go to the bathroom?
Yes, Max. Finally, Juliana's here and meeting the kids and to bring together all of the loves of my life into one place at once is awesome.
Jeez, well, don't get so excited about it, Max. All right, all of us are pumped up about it, but I'm gonna need you to calm down. By the way, we are totally not gonna slide past the fact that your kids just asked for permission to breathe.
Can we breathe?
That synchronization is incredible. This is not the first time they've asked.
Can we breathe?
No, by the way, I lied when I said that this was your sister. This is my future wife. She hates you.
Yes.
I'm kidding. I'm sure they'll all get along great. I mean, they're practically the same age.
I think Michael Carr is a badass. It's so cool. I want to get my license, but I don't want to drive then. I want to drive my own car. Because if something happened, oh my God, what did you do with my car?
She's a car girl for sure.
Yeah, it really sounds like she knows what she's talking about. I think she's just grabbing words randomly and trying to make a sentence out of them. Hey, I ride in your car with the blue vacuum and the mongoose. Like, it almost sounds like it means something, but it doesn't. She sounds like the predictive text feature on an iPhone. Like, if you keep tapping the button, it's not working, and you don't know how it is, or how it is working, or if it's just not functioning correctly, and it is a bad idea. All right, there you have it. I think that made sense, but I'm not rereading it back to find out. I've got time for that shit. This is actually how I wrote every paper in high school, believe it or not. You know what, while we're at it, why don't you leave a comment right now? Predictive text only. All right, I want people walking into this video, scroll down, and have absolutely no idea what the hell anybody's talking about. I want pure gibberish in the comments section. Thank you. Let's continue.
They have decided to buy a house, and it's time to look for some furniture. Here we are. A lot of stuff, huh? The place is enormous.
Hi.
Oh, hi.
Welcome to the store.
Thank you very much.
What are you guys looking for?
We are moving. She just came to America.
Welcome. Wow, that's a big deal.
Yeah, a big step.
So now you're going to be living together and purchasing a house.
Purchasing
so
a
you're going
house.
to need some things.
A lot of stuff, actually.
So I'll bring you over to this area of the store.
This is the creepy weirdo section right over here. Why don't you just go ahead and jump in that fire pit for me, and I'll show your daughter how to turn it on. By the way, did anybody catch the name of the store at all? Because I feel like the worker that works there doesn't even know.
Welcome to the store.
All right, I've never walked into Walmart and they're like, hey, welcome to the store. No, usually they say, hello, welcome to Walmart. I don't want to be working here. And then I ignore them and act like they don't exist.
Kind of take a look around and see what style you like.
Okay.
You'll have to see if you guys have similar tastes.
Yeah.
Right? In furniture? Well, in a lot of things, right?
Yeah. What is that animal? This.
This?
Yeah.
I bet it's probably sea sponge. You know what sea sponge is?
Yes. Sea sponge.
I think so.
I watch Bob Sponge.
Yeah, like SpongeBob. Yeah.
Holy shit. What a highly intellectual conversation they just had.
You know
what a sea sponge is?
Yes, sea sponge.
I think so.
I feel like I'm in a kindergarten classroom.
This is all modular, so these are all pieces. So
Oh, wow, I
if
like
you
that.
wanted to just purchase the whole thing as is, it's about $13,000-14,000. Juliana, do you like that one?
I love it.
You just have to think about, like, down the road, are you going to still love this in 5 years?
I don't know. That's what I wonder how she'll feel about me in 5 years.
Ooh.
Maybe.
Well, that's reassuring. Maybe I love you as much as couch. Which, by the way, I don't know how anybody could love this couch. It's hideous. All right, it looks like a Smurf ate a Tide Pod and then threw up on it. Oh, and how much are they charging for it? That's right. You could pick up one of these beauties for the low price of $14,000. They might as well just write F you on the price tag.
I think right now, not probably the best use of $14,000. It is quite expensive. I guess we can think about it.
I think we can look more.
Yeah, we'll keep looking. No hurry.
Okay.
Yeah. Not the best thing to buy right now, is it? What do you think we should spend $14,000 on?
I know you're me sometimes.
I mean?
Yeah.
About what?
You know, freight cars and...
Watch your profanity. Damn, Juliana. I didn't know you had that in you. You know like 7 words. 2 of them are Bob Sponge, and that's not even the correct order.
Freight cars and...
I've never seen somebody so pissed off about not getting a completely shitty couch. You could probably swing by the dump and find a better couch than this. This is the kind of couch sexy vegan would like. That's how bad this couch is. How many times did I just say couch? Now, Juliana, I hope you're not telling me that you're just using this guy for money. He wouldn't use you for anything. He fell in love with you for your brains, your knowledge of cars, your 14-word vocabulary. It goes on for seconds. Now what are we supposed to do, Juliana? All 3 of us, we're just screwed. I have no idea where I'm going with this at all. You are 2 of the most uninteresting people I've ever seen. Why don't I watch the video all the way through to find out if it's even worth making a video about? This video is getting absolutely nowhere. How am I supposed to clickbait this? It's not possible, Julie. Damn you.
I'm so stupid.
Me too, Julie. Me too. Now, since these people are so uninteresting, let me go ahead and tell you what happens the last minute or so of this video. You're gonna have to take my word on this, but I swear it happens. Juliana and Store Lady get into a fist fight. A bunch of hair pulling ensues. Store Lady accidentally rips Juliana's face mask off. Turns out it's a 54-year-old man under there. Is he in it for the money? No, turns out he's in it for the feet pics. He wanted to see those puppies up close. I can't blame him. I've heard good things about him. So rich guy's like, oh, you want to see my feet pics? How about I give you some feet to dicks? Boom. Well, it is officially October, and you know what that means? It is the spookiest time of the year. Spooky! Whether you're getting chased down by clowns, getting trick-or-treated upon, scary movies, this is all spooky stuff. However, I think we all can agree there is nothing scarier in the entire world than misinformed people with an internet connection. I'm getting chills just thinking about it. Now, the top dogs in the misinformed game are a small group of people known as Flat Earthers. Now, if you haven't seen the previous 2 Flat Earther videos, let me go ahead and toss you a breakdown of what we've learned so far. Video 1, Josh announces the undeniable toilet water theory.
Toilet water's not flying out on people in Australia.
He was also hard as a rock.
I'm pretty rock solid.
This guy handed out some candy to children.
Cymatic, light field, electromagnetic.
This guy planted his seed in us.
Yeah, I'm just here to plant the seed.
And then Donald showed up with his man purse and stole every girl on the premises. Also, this guy was here. Okay, video 2. I made a Venn diagram. That helped clear up a lot of questions. This dog had a pet human.
I needed to see what flat Earth people look like.
Rick accidentally admitted that we're on a ball.
Uncomfortable feeling of being this tiny ball flying through space.
And then, of course, the legendary Team Balls was formed. Welcome to Team Balls. We even had a theme song. Team Balls. Team Balls. And then I disappeared for 4 years. We were getting at it back then. Wait a minute. At it back then? Atlas VPN? Atlas VPN. Not only is Atlas VPN the
I'm Spencer Marks, one of the senior members of the CFI Investigations Group, Science Advocate.
I'm Jim Underdown, Executive Director of the Center for Inquiry West in Los Angeles and the Chair of the CFI Investigations Group.
I'm Marina Yeri. I'm a theoretical physicist, and I'm with the University of Irvine.
I'm Shelley Lewis. I'm a graduate of West Point, critical thinker, and jumped out of airplanes.
Jumped out of airplanes? What happened? Hit your head too many times on the way down? I told you need to start wearing parachutes, Shelley. Come on. So far we've got a theoretical physicist, the chair of the CFI, and somebody who used to jump out of airplanes. Which one do you think is the flat earther? By the way, when you're jumping out of all these planes, can't you see, like, the curvature of the earth? Why don't you fucking skydive your way into an eye doctor's appointment sometime soon, Lindsay?
My name is Wendell. I am a logical, biblically based, and scientific flat earther. I didn't start out, and no one starts out as a flat earther, but I had a lot of questions. I actually got to the point where I had to go out and put my own eyeballs on it. So we went out to an observation at Salton Sea, and things just didn't add up down there. And I can guarantee you that there is no curvature over distance.
Oh, really, Wendell? Well, if you're such a flat earther, then why'd you come here dressed up like a globe? Let's just go ahead and take this situation over to Microsoft Paint. North America, South America. That looks pretty good. The war zone. Don't forget about the poles. Tiny, tiny little South Pole. There we go. That looks pretty round to me. It's the roundest earth I've ever seen. Halloween's coming up, Randall, or whatever your name was. Keep it in mind.
The internet has played an important role in confirming my view
That's the problem.
It's pretty easy to say YouTube isn't research, but when you spend enough time, you're picking up quite a bit. And with the discussion groups, panels, we've gone against opposition. We've opposed ourselves. Surprisingly enough, flat Earth is its own worst enemy.
I'll say, ever since Jonathan let the secret slip,
Tiny ball flying through space.
things have been going down the flat hill ever since. Now, YouTube's a place where you can learn many, many different things. It is fantastic for the small children who are learning things that they need to learn to make it through daily life. The sun is hot. The sky is blue. Birds aren't real. You know, the simple stuff. Things that everybody knows. Have you seen a baby pigeon? Because I haven't.
YouTube isn't research.
You could always tell how old somebody is by how they say YouTube.
YouTube.
He's saying it like we might not know what it is. Have you guys heard about this new YouTube website? YouTube's been around for a while now, my guy. He thinks the Earth's flat. He just found out what YouTube is. This guy's so far behind on information, it's ridiculous. This dude's gonna find out the Queen died in 2035.
I'm what you call a globe denier. You could even get me into a virtual construct if I can't find the borders myself.
What shape would you say you think the Earth is?
It appears to me to be a stationary plane, as opposed to the vastness of infinity of space. I would find it to be an ice plane where we have a localized sun and our environment thrives there.
Now, you guys know I'm a man of many talents. Harvard degree, beer pong champion, 8 years running, absolutely fucking nuts in Rocket League. Really, it's what can't I do that would surprise me. So I was on Instagram showing off my pure godlike skills in beer can trick shots, and I was wondering if my talents have rubbed off on you bozos. So I asked you guys to send me some of your hidden talents, and you did. So I present to you YouTube's Got Talent. Maybe. Where you send in the clips, we watch the clips, and then you vote on the clips. Is everybody keeping up here? David, you're up to bat on YouTube Got Talent. Let's see it.
Stop.
You know, I don't understand why every single video has to have an intro. I don't get it. Like, why can't we just immediately jump right into the...
I believe my son is possessed. Is it a demon or is it the devil? I can't say, but it's scary. Jack is extremely violent. There is definitely something not right with Jack. I feel that it is demons inside him controlling him. I remember one time, he was 2.5 years old. Jack got up. I caught him stacking glass shards around his mother's neck. Point side up, I asked him, "What are you doing?" He looked at me and said, "Making mom pretty."
Yeah, are we sure it's your son possessed, dude? You're scaring the out of me. You talk like there's a ghost inside of you, making mom pretty. You know, you could say anything like the way he's talking, and it's 10 times scarier. I will find your home and kill you all. I am not a human. The milk is in the fridge. Whew, I got chills.
Once upon a time, in a battle-scarred land, the mighty warband was ready to face what waited for them. Reading makes the mind sharper. The victorious hero seemed undefeatable. And so, the hero vanquished their foe. All the townsfolk rejoiced. The tide of evil was pushed back, for now. The hero wore the crown, but others planned to take it from them. Reading makes the mind sharper. What they lacked in size, they made up for in bravery. Surely the hero would be an honorable ruler. The tide of evil was pushed back, for now. You can find friends in the most unusual places. Surely the hero would be an honorable ruler. A tale as old as time. What they lacked in size, they made up for in bravery. The hero fought their way to the top. Reading makes the mind sharper. The hero wore the crown, but others planned to take it from them. tide of evil was pushed back for now. The cold froze them solid until another turn of the sun. The hero wore the crown, but others planned to take it from them. The tide of evil was pushed back for now. Surely the hero would be an honorable ruler. sharper.
I fight for the fans.
This recruit would go on to do great things. Surely the hero would be an honorable ruler. The tide of evil was pushed back, for now. Not too small, not too big. This minion was just right. The hero wore the crown, but others planned to take it from him. Perhaps you will learn something from this story. And so, a new minion joined the adventure. The hero fought their way to the top. It takes us all this time. All the townsfolk rejoiced. And so the hero vanquished their foe. All the townsfolk rejoiced. Perhaps you will learn something from this story. And so, a new minion joined the adventure. They lived happily forever after. You can find friends in the most unusual places. The victorious hero seemed undefeatable. Perhaps you will learn something from this story. All the townsfolk rejoiced. Let me tell you the story about the war for the crown. The brave hero boldly marched to battle. The villain was defeated, but peace had not been achieved. The victorious hero seemed undefeatable. Perhaps you will learn something from this story. The mighty warband trusted their leader, and that gave them strength. And so, the hero vanquished their foe. The victorious hero seemed undefeatable. The villain was defeated, but peace had not been achieved. All the townsfolk rejoiced. Reading makes the mind sharper. The victorious hero seemed undefeatable. And so, the hero vanquished their foe. What they lacked in size, they made up for in bravery. victorious hero seemed undefeatable. A tale as old as time. The victorious hero seemed undefeatable. Our hero had lost the battle, but not the war. All the townsfolk rejoiced. The tide of evil was pushed back, for now. Dig me, cried the minion. All the townsfolk rejoiced. The villain was defeated, but peace had not been achieved. What they lacked in size, they made up for in bravery. You can find friends in the most unusual places. All the townsfolk rejoiced. Tide of evil was pushed back, for now. Not too small, not too big. This minion was just right. The hero wore the crown, but others planned to take it from them. The villain was defeated, but peace had not been achieved. Pick me! Cried the minion. The hero fought their way to the top. The villain was defeated, but peace had not been achieved. Surely the hero would be an honorable ruler.